The Big Show with Night and Day. Every Tuesday in June, you can enjoy a barista-made coffee for just $2.
Welcome to the biggest show on earth.
Our biggest show.
The biggest. This is big.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Monday afternoon. It is the 24th of June, 2024, and you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Woo! Running out of bloody steam there at the end of it for old Hoodie J. But I tell you who isn't running out of steam. He's got a full head of steam on, looking like a stallion as always. Mogi, you backbone, how's life?
Going pretty grousey, you maggot.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you maggot.
Maggot?
Yeah, let's start. This is a thing. This is a new thing.
This is a new thing we're doing. Everybody's a filthy old maggot.
The Big Show with
yeah.
maggot.
And
Mogi,
you're a
Keyzie.
maggot and you get maggoted, all right?
Yeah.
So that's the new thing we're doing now. And yeah, bloody good weekend. Great to be back on Monday. Maggot Monday, as we call it now, here on the Hodaki Big Show.
Totally, mate. Keyzie, eyes to the front first and foremost. Heard you had a massive weekend as well. You got a bit doughy-eyed today and dear. But as always, mate, being the backbone that you are, you'll pull through.
I'll pull through, Hoodie J. It's good to be here, you maggot.
Yeah. This is a great new phrase. Maggot.
So good. Text maggot to 3483 if you want a $50 Night and Day voucher. Big show coming up, Hoodie J.
Yeah, it is a big show, actually. There's a lot going on. Of course, trade wars and your chance to win $500 cash. We've got a lot of sport to cover as well.
Oh, the footy, the rugby union.
Oh, it's all go, man, that's for sure. Yeah, and also just on that maggot thing, text through a mate of yours, nominate your maggot and tell us why he or she is a maggot and you'll win a Night and Day voucher.
Oh, for Maggot Monday.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
right.
Maggot
right.
Monday.
Yeah, nice. Hey, but let's kick off with the tunes. Head like a hole.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Jihad there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon, 11 minutes past 4 o'clock. Incidentally, hope you all had a good weekend out there. And if you didn't, feel free to text us on 3483 and we'll talk you down and talk you through it. Speaking of text, Keyzie, did we get any texts for Maggot Monday?
Maggot Monday's going off. Hoodie J, you maggot. Maggots, maggot, two-stroke maggot, and it continues.
Yeah.
Good
I thought
stuff.
the idea was that people were going to, send in who they thought was a maggot on this Monday.
Well, oftentimes when we're doing a new segment, Jace,
It
takes
takes
a
a
while
while.
to connect
Yeah, sure.
the dots for people. So, yeah, we'll get it. Over the course of the next sort of 5 to 10 years, we'll nail it down.
We
Absolutely.
do this every day for 5 to 10
Well, only
years.
on Maggot Monday.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's cool. Hey, fellas, I've got some breaking news, by the way. Is that okay?
All right.
This is breaking news.
Always makes me nervous.
Yeah, same actually.
God.
Always on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
It's the breaking
Sorry,
news.
can I just do sorry, I have to restart that. Can I just do the breaking news straight away after the sting starts?
You've got to be quick, Keyzie.
Yeah,
man.
you got to go straight into it.
All right, here we go.
This is breaking news.
Which often happens on a Monday, I find, actually. Do you find that?
It does. Well,
the
there's
old
been
breaking
you've got
news.
Come on, man.
You've got like a couple of days of news that have sort of backed up,
Sure.
and so then we just sort of get to release it now.
Okay,
You got a backup of news.
release that new. Okay, I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to come in straight away, all right? So just let me
A
me
huge
talk.
dump of news.
Yeah.
Okay.
News dump.
This is breaking news.
You could actually call it the news steamer with Keyzie.
Yeah, you could actually.
Massive news steamer.
News load with me, Keyzie. Du-du-du-du-du. Yeah, Louise. Thick crust. Monkey ball.
What are we even doing here right now?
Sorry, Keyzie, you got some breaking news.
Yeah, well, this is important breaking news. It's
Go
like
do it.
the first break on our Monday show. This is breaking news. All right, here we go.
This is breaking news.
God, it was so cold last night. It's getting colder. You guys notice that?
I don't want the breaking news button to start being undervalued. Can I say that up front?
Kia kaha, man.
Do you guys not agree that it's getting a lot colder? Last night was so cold. I remember I woke up in the middle of the night because I had a nightmare. And my arm was out and felt like my arm had been in a fridge.
Mate, I went full nude last night for the first time in ages and chucked my duvet off as well.
Yeah, it was hot.
I was sweaty as my old bullos sticking together.
Yep.
And the old thigh there. And then this morning I went out because
Who?
out in my undies because it was so steamy and did a bit of gardening.
Yeah.
Right.
Hot. It's
So
getting
hot.
hotter.
Is it hot? Okay.
You were saying, Mogi, that when you're at the gym today, your veins were popping. It was so steamy.
They were fair popping.
Right. So you guys aren't cold? I was freezing.
No, pretty
Okay.
good.
Not at all.
That's all good. Hey, anyway, Charlie Gubbin up next to Chad Wise, so that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, can't wait to hear from that maggot. I hope you heard the first part of the show where we were joking about calling people maggots and he doesn't think I've just randomly called him a maggot.
Yeah, I hope so too, Keyzie. Here's REM.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, Queens of the Stone Age there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show. So the Warriors played this weekend.
Got him good.
And with that in mind, we've got that backbone, that legend and ex-Warrior Charlie Gubb on the line with us. Charlie, what the was that over the weekend?
Nah, they got no answers for you, Hoyty. It's just, we just really got our cheeks clapped, didn't we?
Seriously, we were just talking off air, and I'm being I'm being serious here. When you pull out a performance like that, something's not right. Something's going on, surely.
That's like, from the outside looking in, you'd think so, but I don't know, like, when you look at the other teams that have been smashed like that, the Sharks had it done to them maybe a month ago. They lost, I think, 48-0 or something down in... Obviously, that was versus Melbourne. We did it to the Rabbitohs, and they had stuff going on. But I don't know. I'd hope it's just one of those things where the boys were just 20% off. Do you know what I mean? And the Titans do have a lot of points in them when they get their tails up, but we just didn't have that resilience to stop the bleeding. Talking to a few of the boys, I know they're super embarrassed. It's not like what people say. Oh, they got no pride in the jersey, this and that. It was just. They just stuffed up, and they own it. They're gutted, but I think, looking at the team, we're not a bad it's guttering, but it is what it is. We just got to get up off the canvas and can't dwell on it. Everyone can put the slipper in, but when it's your team, you just got to ride it out.
Absolutely, Charlie. G'day, mate. Keyzie here. At what point, because I think we ran the maths on this in our award-winning NRL podcast, Mad Monday, and the Warriors needed to win before that game 7 of the final 10 games to make it into the postseason, make sure they still have a crack at things this year. We've now lost against the Titans to win twice, including the Anzac Day one, to win 7 of 9. Do you think it's time now, even though he likes to hold fast and stick with his positions, is it time to do things like RTS to fullback, Chance in the centres or in 5/8 again, maybe Sean Johnson, give him a few more weeks off and let Tamaiti run the team? Do you think it's time to start doing those sorts of things?
Yeah, maybe. He definitely needs to have the conversations, but I think he would do it if he thought that was the answer. But, if we can't win those games anyway, win 7 from 9 or whatever it is, then we probably shouldn't be. We're not competing for the finals anyway. I don't know what the answer is, whether it's Roger to fullback and all that sort of stuff. I know when I was playing, people used to say, oh, they need to put Manu at prop and sorry about that, and all that sort of stuff. And when you're playing, you're like, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard being a fan because you're not in there, 5 days a week, seeing what they're doing in team review and what the actual problems are.
I did find it weird after the game there. We've sort of got all the fans are putting the boot into Sean Johnson and saying he's got to go. But when nobody is making any tackles whatsoever, I find it hard to blame Sean Johnson.
Yeah, that's right. And I think Webby said it well after the game. He said, hey, if we were, making our tackles, if the forwards fronted up and then Sean didn't front up, we could talk about him. But they were blasting off everyone else's shoulders. It wasn't Sean letting it in, and they weren't getting any front foot ball. It wasn't really a halfbacks game anyway. But
yeah,
I can see the things. People pull up stats. We're 0 from 6 with Sean there, but I think for our team to be at best, to be a real finals chance, Sean needs to be playing well anyway. Like,
yeah, and I guess that's a problem that he just hasn't played well all year, has he? So you can see people's thinking, but yeah, after that game, I didn't think it was right to blame him.
One question, Charlie, is it wasn't until we were down by about 40-something that we used our last two interchanges and actually put Tom Arley and Jacob Laban on the field, where throughout the season, those young boys coming off the bench have actually added some fizz, you know what I mean, and sharpened us up. Why do you think, they're making these older blokes like Tohu play right the way through until we're absolutely out of the game and then finally putting these young guys on?
Yeah, I don't really get it. Lots of coaches do it too. They'll leave like a real aggressive guy on the bench for the whole game or not put him on, but I don't see the merit in doing it. But maybe he was just so had tunnel vision, just gutted shouting down the mic that he forgot he had those guys on the bench. Like,
yeah, right.
It sounds childish, but it does happen to coaches. They just get so entrenched in what's going on. But
yeah, right.
I don't know about that, Keyzie.
Charlie, finally, mate, it's time for the Porter King Charlie player of the match.
Porter King, yummy boy, yummy of the match.
Yummy
Charlie
boy.
Gull.
Well, why don't we call it
tough call.
Maggot of the week?
The Maggot of the week. Thanks to Porter King, your number one Portaloo solution down there in Wellington, mate. Who are you nominating?
Nominating, like, you'd almost want to give it to Cam Pereira, wouldn't you? But you got to give it to a Warrior. We're giving it to Murray Martin.
Yeah, he scored our one try to their 11, so fair enough.
And he didn't get thrown off with an absolutely magnificent hip drop.
Oh, that there, I'm so surprised he didn't get sent off for that. Well, Charlie, thank you very much for joining us, mate. Hopefully next week you're on to discuss a win over the Broncos.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough call, picking up on a Monday, Arvo, but it is one of those, boys. We just got to get up off the canvas, just keep going.
Yes.
That's what I keep saying too. Thanks, Charlie.
See you, fella.
Love you.
See you, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Metallica there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now, I just want to remind everyone about the talkback option that we have on Radio Hodaki. If you go on the iHeartRadio app, you'll see there's a little microphone that you can push and send us messages directly to the studio, Mogi.
It's pretty amazing.
It's pretty amazing, and I think maybe people have forgotten about that, but having said that, we did just get a talk back. This is what they sound like.
Yeah, this is from Chris Tate, who sent this one in. Thanks, Chris.
Just a question for old Pugs for Connie Chat today. Now, it's no secret he's got a large stockpile of the rubber joeys there. Just wondering, is he using them to get intimate with another person, or is he sort of having just a posh go at himself? If you know what I mean. Cheers, boys.
That's a good question, isn't it?
It is a pretty fancy go at yourself when you start wrapping yourself up.
Yeah, the only reason I could think of for that would be mess.
Okay, so if you don't know what Connie Chat is, it's a new segment. Pugsan insisted on doing it. After all, he is the Rubber Joey King. However, of late, after suggesting the idea and suggesting that we do it as a weekly, even daily segment, lately he's run out of confidence and doesn't seem to want to come in and do it anymore. I don't know why.
Oh, he's adamant he doesn't want to do it anymore, Keyzie.
Yes.
And it's heartbreaking in some respects because it was such a winner, Mogi. You know what I mean? And the amount of to and fro we were getting with the audience was quite spectacular. So it's a shame.
I don't think I've seen that kind of a reaction to a segment that we've done ever. Can I say that?
Yes.
Ever.
Yes.
Immediately people were just enthused, thrilled, just couldn't wait to be a part of it, couldn't wait to hear about the updates around Connie's, and now to have Pugsan, who, to be fair, he's a producer, he likes to work in the background.
Yeah, sure.
We're shining a light on him. He doesn't want to, he's avoiding the limelight.
There hasn't been as much sort of furore as... I think the last time it was like this was Two-Stroke Hoity J.
Two-Stroke Hoity J, and before that was probably Janet Jackson's nip slip at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, those are the big three.
And Keyzie's Midnight Steamer, probably.
Yeah, that's like the big four.
That's right, and your Meat Patty Nips.
Yeah, and the Meat Patty Nips. Monkey Porn got a bit of a tickle too, but...
So what we're going to do, fellas, is we have to address this and we have to park it. We might do it after 5, though, because we need to just nip this whole thing in the bud because it's just hanging over us.
I'm keen to keep on going with it.
Oh.
But it's Pugs that's not keen.
Yeah, I'm keen as well.
Not our... no one's keener than Hoity J.
Should we do trade wars?
Sure.
Tools down and lids off. It's Super Liquor Trade Wars time. Time to spin the Wheel of Trade.
Yes, trade against trade. All right, Keyzie, just hoe into it, my friend. Give that wheel a spin.
Alrighty, thanks to Super Liquor, you can win some cash. If you are the trade that we land on, give us a call straight away on 0800 Hodaki.
What is it?
It says here, medical professional.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't had that one yet. That's good.
Yeah.
So if you're a medical professional, 0800 Hodaki, get stuck in. And who will they be going up against? Mechanic.
Oh,
Or just automotive industry, I think. If you're a mechanic in any way, shape or form, give us a call, 0800 Hodaki, and you can win 500.
what ways, shapes, or forms can you be a mechanic?
Oh, diesel mechanic,
Diesel mechanic, car mechanic,
auto,
mechanic.
Marine.
aeronautical,
Oh, yeah.
hovercraft.
I just want to say something, fellas. I noticed the phone lines were going off before we'd even decided what trades we were going to do. What's that about?
Well, there's a lot of people that obviously are medical professionals.
Yeah, but we hadn't got to that yet before
They're
they
just
called.
busy. They know when it's on, man. They're not stupid.
Okay, no, that's all good.
Don't worry, Pugs make sure that they're definitely the trades they say they are.
They better be. In the meantime, here's radio here.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Let's go to the Trade Wars Super Liquor Scoreboard.
Yes, indeed, trade against trade. G'day, Steph, you massive backbone. What do you do for a crust?
I'm a nurse.
Oh, backbone.
Yeah.
Massive backbone. Hard yakka that. How's the nursing life treating you? Tough yakka?
Oh, it's tough, yakka, tough work, but someo's got to do it.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true,
Someone
mate.
does.
That's good shit, man.
Should we just give Steph the 500 now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, would be rude not to.
But hey, we've also got Josh on the line. Josh, you mad bastard, how's life?
How you getting on, guys?
Good,
Yeah,
man.
Good, mate. And you're a mechanic, obviously?
Yeah, well, automotive engineer, actually, is
Right.
the correct terms for it.
Yeah, sweet. What do you sort of specialise in, Josh?
Actually specialise in EV cars, so Tesla is who I actually work for here in Christchurch.
Backbone.
right.
Backbone.
Yeah.
All right, team, this is how it works, okay? We ask 3 questions. First to 2 wins. Your buzzer is what you do for a profession. So, Steph, you say nurse. Josh, you say mechanic, all right? Are you ready to go? You're fired up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
awesome.
Let's do this.
Okay, here we go. What kind of chat is Pugs famous for?
Nurse.
Steph.
Shit chat.
I'm going to give that.
What the?
That's what I'm thinking too.
It was Connie chat, but I will accept shit chat as well.
Okay, here we go. At the current T20 World Cup, who did Afghanistan just beat in their last match?
Nurse.
Nurse.
nurse is
Yes,
nurse.
Steph.
Australia.
That's a clean sweep.
Sure is.
This morning on Radio Howdy. He
There you
Hey.
go. See,
about it.
Cheating.
pays to be listening.
That's good. Well, Steph, you've just won yourself $500.
The beauty of that, Steph,
Well
is
done.
that you can walk into the hospital tomorrow, you can look your boss in the eye, and you can tell him to shove it where the sun don't shine because you are rich.
Yeah.
Go
Yay,
on,
thank
do
you.
it.
No
Good on
worries, Steph. We'll chuck you across to Pugs in Studio B, who might have a word to say to you about his shit chat.
And thank you very much for playing, Josh. This game will be back again tomorrow. Your chance to win $500 thanks to our great friends at Super Liquor. Cheers to that, flellers. You know what I mean, man?
Yeah, totally. Easy.
Hey, by the way, this Wednesday, Day and Lou, Empire Tavern here in Auckland, raising funds for bowel cancer New Zealand. If you would like to make an instant donation of $3 right now, 3779, text the word Lou and come down and see Hodaki live all day at the Empire
I'm
Tavern.
going to do that right now, fellas.
You better.
Here's Guns N' Roses.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Guns N' Roses there on the radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now, plenty coming up after 5 o'clock. I had a freaky dream last night, fellas. which I want to talk to you about because I'm convinced it was telling me I'm about to die.
Yeah.
It was spooky. It was spooky, Keyzie.
Was it? We'll save it for after 5, eh?
That always happens, yeah.
Also, rugby super final chat.
Oh, yes.
Rugby super?
Stuff.
Yes, which,
Isn't it called Super Rugby?
I was a little bit sort of off in my prediction, saying the Chiefs by 5, but we'll get into that after 5 o'clock. What else have we got?
Well, the main thing we need to do after 5 o'clock is Pugs son is absolutely terrified of coming into the studio. We need to nip this in the bud because of Connie Chat. He thinks he's going to come and do Connie Chat. And I want to look into his eyes and promise no more Connie Chat.
I can understand it, though, because you two have been stitching him up left, right and centre. I took a couple of days off last week, and while I'm away,
Every day.
all the trust within the team has absolutely disappeared.
Yes, and
I blame myself. I knew I shouldn't have left you alone.
Mogi, just between you and me, mate.
Yeah.
It was always Keyzie's idea.
Oh, yeah.
What are you guys whispering
And
about?
I said after the first time, I said, Keyzie,
Can you
what
speak
about
up?
the trust, man?
Too far.
You know, it's too far.
What?
So, yeah, I hear you. I hear you, brother. I hear you. All that after 5 o'clock.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Monday is going along tickety-boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Wow, that was pretty good.
That was not bad.
That was
really good.
Excellent.
That's how you do it, Keyzie.
Hey, they did say in the news there, and it is exciting, the naming of the first All Black squad under Razor.
Oh, yeah.
I had a great conversation with him last night on the old phone there. He was just going through his selections with me.
Oh, yes.
Pretty exciting team, I've got to say, and we'll be announcing that at around 5:30.
We will be.
Yes.
Well, I think we should announce it about 15:15 since you've had the heads up.
Okay, sure.
You know, let's
yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Well, if you know.
Well, yes, of course
We
I
might
know.
as well just get the scoop. Bit of breaking news.
I just don't know how kosher it is for me to release it before it's actually properly released.
I wouldn't worry about it, man.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on, let's just...
This is breaking news.
Over to you, Jase.
Did you guys notice a fog this morning?
No.
It was so intense, and I'm going to talk about that next, actually, because it freaked me out.
Are you not doing the All Blacks?
Oh, is that what you wanted me to do?
Oh, well, don't worry. We've run out of time now.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh.
Love me a bit of Lenny.
Remember that time his pants split open and his downstairs popped out?
Totally, man.
Good times.
Hot.
Hey, Keyzie.
Yeah.
I'll show you it now, actually. Keyzie.
yeah.
Can you just Google Lenny Kravitz's downstairs pops out of his leather pants when they split?
Oh, I've got it on
And
my...
then hashtag good eating.
Got it on my bookmark bar there, mate. No worries.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Jane's Addiction there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time, 5:13.
Now, if you've been listening to the Hodaki Big Show over the last couple of weeks, there has been a regular segment that has gone down really well with the listeners. It's called Connie Chat with Pugs son, our producer. He is an expert on all things rubber joeys. However, he's not that into it, and that's resulted in him now being too scared to ever enter the studio.
Can I just say that we started this up when Keyzie was away, Jase, didn't we? Connie Chat. And it was a family-friendly segment of the show. Everybody loved it. And then when I went away, Keyzie's just turned it into something where really Pugson has become the victim.
Really? Because
of something bigger. You know what I mean?
I've got the clip of the original one here if you want to hear it. So if you haven't heard any of them, this is basically how it goes.
Hey, now, exciting times, no question about it. And we're very excited, Big Dilly, that you're on the show with us. So let's just get straight into it. Sit back and relax because it's time for Connie
serious?
Chat with your host, Hudson. Now, Big Dilly.
Jase,
What?
I'm sorry to interrupt. I was told that Dilly and I were coming on the Big Show to talk about the Hodaki Yummy Boys' debut at the Big Bender reveal party.
Oh, we will, Pugson. We will, just not right now. The Yummy Boys, you guys will be chucking out free Connies all night during your set.
Yeah, actually, just on that.
Sit back and relax because it's time for Connie Chat with your host, Pugson.
My trust has been irreparably broken, Keyzie.
Fijoa, Pugs. Fijoa, Fijoa.
We'll let the people decide.
Right. No, we'll just come in quickly and say it. What is it?
Sit back and relax because it's time for Connie Chat.
You want my help?
The good thing about this is if this goes really well, then the Hodaki Yummy Boys could really become a thing. It could be a sort of thing that we tack on to the back end of a live show.
I love hanging out the back end, so it'll be great.
Absolutely. We're just on that.
Nah.
No? Oh, okay. Don't worry about it.
Sweet.
You
Thanks.
sure?
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
Sit back and relax because it's time for Connie Check.
So that's kind of a flavour of how it's been going over the past sort of week and a half there.
Yeah.
And it has resulted in Pugs being too scared to come into the studio. We've managed to convince him to come in today. Pugs, how you going?
So good, man.
Yeah.
And
Jason?
What? Pugs, listen, man. Just between you, me, and Mogi.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Keyzie has been the fundamental stirrer in this. Can I just say that?
Yeah.
And I don't want you not to trust us, Pugson. I mean, Connie Chat is great.
It's excellent.
I'm really glad that you guys like it. I'm really glad.
What is it you have against Connie Chat? Is it because you don't believe in safe sex? Is that what it is?
No,
Pug
Mike,
Son?
look, I'll stop you there. That's definitely not it. Look, I think just when somebody asks you for advice on something and then they tend to abuse it in the way that it's been abused, I just don't really think that's fair. And, you get me excited to come in here and talk about Fajoas and the Yummy Boys. And
Yeah.
Suddenly I get
false
slammed.
pretenses, isn't it?
Thank you. That's what it is.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I'm here.
I like to think we
Pugs,
trust
I
each
hear
other.
you, man.
You hear? Oh, that's
I
good.
hear you.
Yeah.
So how about this? We need to park
Why are you
this.
laughing?
Because it's the whole
You
situation.
told me you deleted the sting off the wall.
Okay, I'll admit the sting is on the wall. I'm not going to play it. Do we all swear to be completely finished with Connie Chat?
Done with Connie Chat.
I can just tell you that I've never been interested in Connie Chat.
Oh, I'm really glad to hear that.
Okay.
Man.
All
Thanks,
right,
man.
we all swear no more Connie Chat.
No
all right?
more Connie Chat.
Are you happy with that?
Yep, I think that's what the people want.
All right. Well,
Cool. Okay, cool.
with that in mind.
Sit back, relax, undo your belt buckle.
What is
because
this?
It's time for Rubber Joey Chat with your host, Pugson.
So no more Connie Chat.
Did Big Dilly make this one as
No,
well?
I don't know what you're talking about. No more Connie Chat. It's just Rubber Joey Chat.
Yeah.
You know, it's much more your speed. Are you happy now, Pugson?
I think Studio B's where I belong, fellas. And then I get told I have shit chat by a listener. That's about 5 minutes ago too. It's been a great Monday.
Hey, but just very quickly on Yummy Boys.
Yeah.
Did go off, I hear.
Oh, it was a good time. I'm really glad that people enjoyed it. I'm glad Keyzie stuck around. It was great.
It's good stuff, mate.
Some of the best DJing I've ever seen.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks for coming in, Pugson.
So glad I did.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, Soundgarden there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 5:39. Hey, now listen, for all the fishermen/women out there, we've got some exciting news for you.
Fisher people.
Fisher people, sure, why not?
Fishers.
No.
Fishers.
No, fisher people.
The exciting news is if you hear this...
To get on board the Big Show's very first fishing trip, call 0800 Hodaki now. And cheers to SiteSmart, making health and safety simple.
Is that you taking your zip down there?
Well, I was
Where
going
do
to
you
say, if that's someone casting there, they've got the wrong sinker on. Made far too big a splash.
Right.
Should just be like... bloop, 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 bloop. But anyway, Keyzie, what's that about?
What is it about Keyzie, man? You've got all the answers, brother. Fill us in.
Such a good question, fellas. Thanks to our mates at SiteSmart, the web app. We are doing our first ever Big Show fishing trip, and people can call 0800 Hodaki when you hear that cue to call, and you can join us potentially on the fishing trip.
And we'll show you how it's done.
Totally, we will, mate. Well, you'll have me there, obviously.
Yeah, you'll be there. Hopefully this time the reel doesn't just fall off your stick.
Right, snapped, actually.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
stick. My reel fell off my stick.
Yeah. That's going to be happening at some point in the next 20-odd minutes, so do keep an ear out and get ready to call 0800 Hodaki, and also help everyone stay safe with SiteSmart. Sign up for a free trial today, fellas.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Geez, I tell you what, fellas.
Oh, yeah.
What's that, Hoyt?
What I'm about to tell you is a true story. Last night, I went to bed.
Oh, my God.
Are you serious?
Before I went to bed, though, Mogi,
Yeah.
I put the bins out.
Oh, good on you, man.
And can I just say, it was a lovely night.
Yeah.
Very clear
It was
and
hot.
crisp.
It's hot.
I was steamy. Anyway, I went to bed, fell asleep, and had a really spooky dream.
Oh, God.
And I dreamt that I had to be somewhere desperately.
Oh, yeah.
Where was it?
I can't quite clarify.
You could just sort of feel the urgency,
I just
right?
had to get to this place.
Oh, no.
But there was a massive fog, and I just couldn't get my bearings or my sense of direction. And there was a growing, which very, very apt for me at the moment.
Can I just say that a fog can be very discombobulating?
Very. So I just couldn't get to where I needed to be, even though it was desperate. And the more I tried, the thicker the fog became.
Oh, that
and
sounds right.
I was just, when you stumble to go and have a mimmy in the middle of the night and all the lights are off and you can't see in front of you?
Yes.
And you got your sort of hands out front and you're just trying to grope for walls and stuff. It was like that, but with fog.
Oh, wow.
Now,
That's
listen,
such a good way of
but
describing
wait.
it.
Keyzie. You can imagine then my chagrin
Oh, not your chagrin.
when this morning I went out to make my wife her morning coffee.
Right.
And as I was making the coffee there on a little doolally coffee machine, I look out the window and what do I see? Dense fog.
Oh,
Dense fog.
dense fog.
Now, there was no reason for me to dream about fog last night because there was no fog.
No.
And yet when I woke up in the morning after dreaming about fog and being lost, that very morning is a dense
That very morn.
pea soup fog. Can I describe it like that, Mogi? What's that about, fellas? What is that
freaky.
about?
Can you tell me, Jason, this I don't know if you're going to have the answers for me here, fella. Have you ever had a dream where it's been sunny? It's been a sunny day. Or
No.
a blue sky.
You've never had a dream where it's sunny.
Or, for example, it's just the sky is cloudy. You see what I'm saying? A little bit cloudy.
Not that
and
I
then you
recall.
wake up the next day and it's either sunny or cloudy. Do you also freak out about that, man? Or do you not give it a second thought?
Well, to be fair, you have more sunny and cloudy days.
You do.
To be fair, today was way foggier than usual up here in Auckland.
Oh,
way
okay.
foggier.
There was a dense pea soup fog.
There were flight delays. There was all sorts going on.
Mike,
What I'm saying is it's possible
It's possible.
that this might be a coincidence.
yeah, that's it. That sounds right.
Right, because
No, we're going to...
I thought I was going to just maybe a portent for me I'm about to die or something.
Oh, that's true.
yeah,
you
that's
can have
true.
both be true.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. The Big Show's very first fishing trip. Let's check out who they've reeled in this time.
Yeah, great stuff. Looking forward to a bit of fishing, actually, Mogi. It's been a while since I got the old rod out.
I can't wait, man.
I know you can't. Tom, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, how we going, fellas?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good. You like a bit of fishing, do you?
Oh, I just love a bit of fishing.
Do you
Really
like
nothing
whipping
better.
Do you like whipping your tackle out, man?
Oh, nah, not really. Nah.
Sorry
Yeah.
about him, Tom.
Yeah, sorry, it's real immature. Tom,
Yeah.
do you love cod?
Oh, boy, do I love cod. Just the blue stuff, though, not the red.
Yeah.
Do you like getting your rod out, man?
Sorry about him, Tom. He's just in a weird mood today.
Yeah, all right.
Well, the good news is you can witness that chat firsthand, maybe, because
Yeah.
you're in the draw, mate. You're our first person in the draw for the Big
Yeah.
Show fishing trip.
Oh, yes.
Good on you, mate. Good luck, and we'll chuck you over to Pugs in Studio B, and he'll sort you out, all right?
Cheers, fellas.
Good on you, mate.
No, thanks to you, mate. And also thanks to SiteSmart. Remove paperwork and support productivity with SiteSmart, your all-in-one health and safety solution.
Bloody oats.
Fellas, some huge news just dropped, so let's get into it. Crouch, touch, pause, engage. Rugby Union chat with Hoity J.
Yes, well, indeed, the Super Rugby final this weekend, Mogi, just passed. The
true.
Chiefs v. the Blues. Hoodie J made a prediction that the Chiefs by 5. I was a little bit out.
Yeah, what was the ultimate score there?
What was it?
41?
41-9 or something?
I don't know, man. This is Rugby Union Chat with Hoodie J, not me.
The
Didn't
Blues,
look at the score.
too big, too powerful, too good. Well-deserved champions, I think it's fair to
It was a
say.
shame I thought that it was pouring with rain.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Didn't help, but, they really polled on the points there. But I think, I could be wrong about this, I don't know. But the Chiefs sort of rely a fair amount on the razzle-dazzle.
They definitely do.
They've got real razzle-dazzle, and, of course, it's hard to get razzle-dazzling when
It's
you're...
drizzling.
It's
when
pissing
it's
down.
pissing.
When it's drizzling. Some of the worst footy I've watched, like, in terms of excitement, commentating that Warriors game, down in the dumps, at least the Super Rugby final's on, it's a blowout and it's raining.
Yeah.
It was kind of a bit of a buzzkill Saturday evening of sport, I'll just say.
Yeah, it was. I agree with you, Keyzie. Another massive announcement.
Is this...
This is breaking news.
The first AB side's just been named. Fellas, talk me through it.
Well, this is Rugby Chat with Jase.
Asafo Aumua. All right.
Ethan de Groot.
Oh, you've obviously got a different list here.
Can we sort of speed it up a bit?
Sorry, Jase, I just thought that you would do it.
Well, I don't have Google.
You don't have Google. Okay, here's what I've got. Asafo Aumua, Bowden Barrett, Geordie Barrett, Scott Barrett, captain.
Yes.
George Bell, Ethan Blackadder, Finlay Christie, Caleb Clark, Ethan de Groot, Sammy Penny-Finau, Rico Ioane, Luke Jacobson, Anton Linnett-Brown, Tyrell Lomax, Damian McKenzie, Imoni Narawa, Fletcher Newell, Dalton Papali'i, TJ Perenara, Stephen Perofeta, Billy Proctor, Cortez Ratima, Sevu Reese, Artie Savia, Wallace Satiti.
Yes, but no Satutu.
Cody Taylor, Mark Talia, Pasilo Tosi, Patrick Tuipolotu, Ofa Tuangafasi, Tupo Vai, and Tamaiti Williams.
Oh, yeah.
So no Satutu.
Just interesting there, Bowden Barrett named at first 5 along with Damian McKenzie. That's interesting. Also, the halfbacks. Not happy with the halfbacks.
Finley and TJ?
Obviously, we don't have the great man anymore.
Oh, Justin Marshall, yeah.
No, not Justin Marshall.
Oh, Byron Kelleher.
No, not Byron Kelleher. Come on, Keyzie.
Oh, God.
Wake up, man.
So that's an area of weakness, but no, I think that's a pretty strong squad.
Can I just say that probably some of the bigger calls here for me has been Hoskins Satutu.
Yes, not playing.
Absolute standout for the Blues all year. Ruben Love as well would be another there. Been an absolute incredible fullback all season, Jase. You and I have been rabbiting in on ad nauseum about how good
God,
he's
how
been.
good looking is he, Mogi?
And also Sam Darry could also consider himself unlucky, but they've only selected 3 locks in the side, and I think that's going to come back to bite them, Keyzie.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Early doors, fellas.
And also, those people that haven't been selected, man, just be ready, fellas?
Yeah,
just be ready.
Well, that's the thing, man. Be ready.
Man, just be ready.
So
It's
next month
like-
we're playing Fiji and England.
Yeah, so good. Hey, it's like
Fiji and England.
it's like
At
when
once.
it's like when Keyzie goes on his 2-week holidays, right? And old Pugsan's standing by, and
He is.
he fills the breach so well.
He does.
Almost too well.
He loves filling breaches, old pug son. Hey, coming up after 6 o'clock, what's for Tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie? Send in what you're having right now for dinner to 3483 and you could win some night and day vouchers. 3483, get stuck in.
Great stuff, Keyzie.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night. Hey, listen, if you like podcasts, you should check out our podcast outro.
Nah, you guys wouldn't like it. Don't worry about it.
Incidentally, go on YouTube because we've got our podcast outros on video on YouTube now.
We also have a full uncut version of the video we just put on the Hodaki Big Show's Instagram page. It is Jase attempting to voice for about 5 minutes you trying to nail your script for Monkey Squad.
Monkeys
from last week.
Has that just gone on the Insta now, has it?
So there's a short version on the Instagram, and then there's a full uncut clip up on our YouTube channel.
Oh, how good, how good.
Yeah.
Yeah, very exciting stuff. In the outro today...
Yeah, what?
All sorts of stuff, wasn't it?
Wouldn't have a clue, to be honest.
No idea.
Nothing's coming to mind.
I think Jase told us about how cool his parties used to be back in the day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's another story where Jase was telling us about how he used to be the man.
Yeah, but we haven't seen it yet. Here's a wee clip of today's episode.
After one of my good mates who got an ACC payment, which I told you about, and he bought bags of a certain herb and just a truckload of piss, and we all sat in a warehouse and drank, and then there was blood, smashed glass, vomiting, and old Hoity J was the last one standing going, "Come on, you
Is that all you've got?
What is wrong with you?"
Yeah. How long were you in the shed for?
About half an hour. Yeah, that was back in the day. Well, I was going to say when I was a backbone, but I still am, obviously.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Jase.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I've just got a text here on 3483. Just says, "Hey, fellas, how can I get the outro podcast?"
Don't tell them.
If they don't know that, then they're, durbrains.
Well, I feel like I should tell them just because I've read
Just
this.
give it a miss. If they want to know, they can tune in tomorrow. That's what we call in the radio business. That's what we call a tease.
Pretty long
Keyzie,
tease,
right?
though.
I know. Yeah. You watch, though. You'll see the numbers spike.
Totally, man.
You sure I can't just...
I wouldn't, man.
Okay.
Hey, coming up next, by the way, What's for Tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie, yellow wheeze, thick crust, monkey porn. So let us know on 3483 what you're having for tea, and we'll get into that next day, Keyzie.
Yeah, keep those texts coming through on 3483. You can win a $50 night and day voucher, and don't forget you can get a hell of a caffeine fix from your local night and day. You know what I mean, fellas?
That's true, man.
It's so good.
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Pearl Jam there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Monday evening, but right now it's time for...
Oh, yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie.
Yellow wheeze, thick crust, monkey porn.
That's right. What's for 10 New Zealand with me, Keyzie. Anyway, lay it on me, Jase.
It's interesting, actually, because I spoke to, he went to Bali. My brother just went to Bali for his birthday.
No, I went to Bali. He went to Bali.
No, he went to Bali, the same place.
Okay.
And he said there were a lot of traumatised monkeys over there.
Oh, yeah.
Sort
of that sort of far off look in their eyes.
Yes. Vacant. Vacant.
This is the segment where... we discuss what you're having for dinner in New Zealand and usually nothing else.
Yeah, cool.
A lot of great texts coming through on 3483, boys.
Go on then.
Fire away, Keyzie.
Jeez.
G'day, Flellers. Daryl here.
Oh.
Halligan. Tuffy.
G'day, fellas. Daryl Halligan
Cullinan.
here. No, it's Daryl Halligan. Just finished being sidelined on the old footy there, and tonight I'm having Korean chicken for dinner.
What makes it Korean?
It's really...
The accent.
One thing I've noticed is it's really taken off the old Korean chicken. It's very popular, yes. You're tender but crispy on the outside, generally pretty saucy.
Because you were saying off air that you're wondering why people don't just use regular New Zealand chicken. And you wish it would go back to the old days.
Do you remember that?
No.
You were pretty hammered.
Yeah.
Was I?
And you were watching horse porn at the time as well.
Horse porn.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
G'day, Flellers. Big Jim here.
Oh, what? Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Jim Carrey.
Alrighty. No, it is Hacksaw Jim Duggan from the WWE.
Shit.
G'day, Flellers. Hacksaw Jim
Juggan.
Hacksaw Dim Juggin. Yeah. Tonight I'm gobbling a massive cod piece for dinner. Cheers. So it's obviously a piece of fish, Jase. This is from Fozzie.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
former
Fozzie.
coach of the All Blacks.
Well, he's probably feeling a bit weird, the big announcement tonight, and now he's just sort of on the sidelines cooking dinner.
Yeah.
Well, it says here, g'day, fellas, Fozzie here. I'm feeling a bit weird tonight after the big announcement because now I'm just sort of on the sidelines cooking dinner. So to make myself feel better, I'm having 8 snags, a big pile of mash coated in onion gravy.
Yum.
It does actually say yum as well. Yeah,
I'm actually picking it'll be a packet onion gravy, though.
Oh, it will be.
You know what I mean?
I find them quite yummy.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah, no.
I like the brown onion gravy.
Sure.
I like that one.
You know what you do is you mix it together with the juices and the onions.
A little bit of lemon.
G'day, fellas. Cauliflower soup for us in rainy Christchurch today. That's from Holly.
Can I just say that's a garbage dinner?
Yeah, that is foul.
Come on now. Jesus.
I mean, cauliflower soup.
It's cold and raining.
Can you imagine a runny cauliflower, man?
Oh,
That's disgusting.
Imagine it. I like it cauliflower and cheese, Mogi.
Oh, yeah, who
You
doesn't?
know, that's got a good crust.
A little bit of lemon zest, a little bit of cracked pepper.
Yeah.
Mustard.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, I love me a bit of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show. Well, we've just come through the weekend. I imagine there was a bit of TV watching, so let's get into this. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Speaking of Tom Petty, actually, we're just watching a bunch of sort of YouTube videos over the weekend there, sort of going through the greatest hits, and one of those was the induction of somebody into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and Tom Petty was playing While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Right.
And then at the end, Prince comes out and does a guitar solo and just eviscerates everybody else on that stage, and at the end he takes off his guitar, throws it into the crowd and walks off the stage. If you can find it, treat yourself. Hilarious. What did you watch, man?
I tell you what I watch, mate. Talking of drama, the PGA Tour.
Suddenly.
Sorry, I thought this was What's on TV with Mike Minogue.
Yeah.
I've done my bit.
This is sports chat.
He just
and YouTube chat.
No, this is what I watched on the TV.
It was on my TV.
The PGA, and I tell you what, it was a hell of a golf tournament.
Oh, was it?
The Phoenix,
a golf tournament?
The Phoenix Golf Open. Boy, it got pretty tense there.
Did it? Did they put the ball into the hole?
Some of them did, Mogi.
Yes.
There was a lot of sand action. There was a lot of players not putting it in the fairway, putting it in the rough. Yeah. There was and the actual greens were like glass, Mogi. So like they would literally tap the ball and it would just hoon along. It was brilliant stuff.
I was watching it the other week there, and the batters, they can really hit it a long way, can't they?
They can, man. They can absolutely flay it. They do well in the old T20s.
What, the batters?
Yeah.
Golf batting.
Yeah. What did you watch, Keyzie?
I watched something that Mike Minogue's going to hate.
Here we go.
But it's...
I like this. This is a good game.
It's some of the best TV I've watched ever.
Okay, great. Will Mogi hate it or not?
Season
this
3.
Is a good new segment. And Hoodie J. And Keyzie.
Oh, I'll be guaranteed to hate it.
Season 3 of Clarkson's Farm. He's going to hate it. So,
I've never seen it.
But if you don't like Jeremy Clarkson, that's fine. However, it's a good show that my wife and I can watch together. It's just entertaining. You just chuck it on. You can stop.
You don't have to explain yourself
you
to
can
us,
stop
Keyzie.
halfway through an episode. It doesn't matter, right? This season, if you haven't, you don't even need to watch the first 2 seasons. Watch season 3. Watch 2 episodes. He gets pigs, and it's just him and his partner trying to make a living off of having these pigs on the farm. It is some of the most interesting viewing as someone who grew up in the city and hasn't dealt with anything like that before. It involves the pigs all getting pregnant and having piglets, and during winter, and them up in the middle of the night trying to save them all because they keep... Yeah, it's just incredible. Seriously, some of the best TV I've ever watched.
Sounds good, Keyzie.
That's on Amazon Prime, and that's an actual TV show.
I'm keen, man.
Yeah, I'm going to
Amazon
watch that
Prime?
tonight.
Yeah, man.
And it's about pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, how good.
Ah.
Speaking of good, bit of green day!
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Smashing Pumpkins there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. I just had a Red Bull, fellas. Feeling all chipper now.
What?
Feeling all fired up.
Well, the show ends in like half an hour, less than.
Yeah, I was thirsty, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Hey, now listen, big day for Radio Hodaki this Wednesday, a day in lieu, obviously. We're going to be doing it live from the Empire Tavern on the corner there, right next to NZME. All of the shows are going to be live from the bar, including the big show. We're going to have a plethora of comedians and all sorts of special guests. It's going to be a good day, Mogi. It was a fantastic day last year, and I'm predicting the same this year.
It's a great way to raise a little bit of awareness, isn't it, for the old downstairs there, the old back door, as you call it there, Hoity J. I've been in and I've had my, what do you call it, colonoscopy?
Yes.
I had one done, well, it was this year, wasn't it? It was a few months ago. I went and had that done. One of the best times I've ever had in my life.
Absolutely.
What do you mean?
I've done some pretty good partying in my days, but having your back door flushed out by a couple of complete strangers while you watch it live on the big screen, because of the big screen that you can watch it on, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Plus, they feed you up on all sorts of drugs there. It's a
good time.
I cannot recommend it highly enough. And at the back end of it, excuse the pun there, Keyzie, you find out whether you're healthy or not, and you get to deal with it or not. So if you haven't had it, fellas, and I know neither of you have, then you need to go and get it done, all right?
Well,
especially you, Jase, because you're so old.
Here's a special here's a special treat we're going to do on the day. Keyzie hasn't had one in a little while, so old Hoodie Jay's put himself forward and said, "Look, I've spoken to doctors and medical professionals, and I know what I'm looking and smelling for. So I'm going to give Keyzie an internal examination on the day during the show, probably around 4:30 quarter to 5.
What are you looking for?
Well, bumps and lumps and just abnormalities.
Can I just say, Keyzie, and just ahead of time here, the warranty is not going to apply if you get Jase to do this examination for you.
Yeah,
so
you're
it's
right,
not strictly above board, but better having somebody fiddling around down there than nobody.
So after I get this done by Jase, I'll probably have to go get it done properly anyway by someone else.
So,
because don't you have to have a camera for that?
No, I'm just going to do a digital examination.
But you could use a camera as well. Absolutely, it's good because you've got your new what is it, an Alcatel 300 or whatever it is.
Yeah, well, I've actually been talking to Pugs, and he's going to put it on the Insta anyway.
He's going to put it on the end of some chopsticks, and up she goes.
Yeah, so it should all be good. It'll be fully televised and videographed.
So that's a good news, actually, Keyzie. You've got a bit of an audition there, and you've booked the job.
Oh wow, some TV work.
You've booked the job, brother.
Far out. This is great.
It's unpaid.
Can I just quickly, chuck in here that we are raising awareness for bowel cancer in New Zealand? Our mates at Cotton Softs have come on board as well, and if you would like to donate $3 to the cause, text Lou right now, LOO to 37.
That's right. I remember Jase didn't do that last year.
I'm going to do it right now.
Jase, text Lou, LOO to 3779. Make an instant $3 donation.
I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah, so am I. And,
okay.
That's why that didn't work last time.
What is it? So tell me that again, Keyzie. I'm going to do that. I'll tell you what, we've run out of time. Why don't we do it tomorrow? We'll do it live because remember Jase saying last year that he did it, but we found out he hadn't done it at all. We didn't want to give the $3.
He didn't want to pay the $3.
You're right, I hadn't done it at all. I'd done it 10 times.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's your Monday show done and dusted. It's always good to get Monday out of the way. Short week this week, Mogi, which I'm a little bit unhappy about. Well, I mean, it means I don't get to do one extra bloody big show, which is a pain in the ass. But what are your plans tonight?
Tonight, well, generally speaking, let me just speak to the fact that it is a short week. Yes, it is. It's Matariki, isn't it? So I'm bloody excited about having a little bit of a short week there and there. Tonight, I'll probably go home and tidy up the house from the massive raging party that my daughter had.
Sure.
And it's still a wasteland, so you're looking forward to that.
Yeah, it sounded
Fingers
full on.
crossed, though, I might avoid it. I hope if I just go home about midnight, I'm hoping my wife will have cleaned it all up.
Yeah, just go, sorry, darling, I got held up at work there. And
it's been a busy
day. Now, Keyzie, a potty tonight?
Yes, video game podcast tonight.
Yes, I love that one.
What's it called again?
You're not going to get me like that,
No,
Keyzie.
well, what's it called then? What's my video game podcast called?
I'm not going to answer that live on air.
Well, come on, man. If you love it so much, you'd be able to say just the title of it.
Game Boy with Keyzie and friends.
That's a good name.
Yeah, damn. I wish it was that. Nah, it's all right. So doing that and then, heading home for some dinner at like 9:30.
Good eating?
Hopefully.
Does it take that long to record it?
Yeah. Well, the place we're using is a bit of a shithole, so there's a lot of shagging around.
It doesn't sound like it when, it just sounds like you just sort of crap on for a few minutes and then go home.
Are you sure you're listening to the right one?
Yeah, totally, man.
Yeah,
totally.
right, okay.
What am I doing tonight, fellas?
Hey?
Did you ask that?
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow,
House
everyone.
of the Dragon. The old mop heads. It's going to be so good.
You can talk about that tomorrow, or the PGA.
Oh, and we're having these weird cheeseburger cups, which I chose.
Cheeseburger, like lettuce cups.
Well, no, they're like pastry with cheeseburger kind of ingredients.
They sound delicious.
And pickles and stuff, but they're in cups. I chose that one.
Like a mug.
No, like
a glass.
Like in a pastry dish.
Right.
Yeah. It's kind of a deconstructed
Sounds like it'd be easier to
cheeseburger.
have a cheeseburger.
It probably would be, but I'm not making it.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Yeah, right.
All right, you mad
Okay.
bastards. We'll see you tomorrow.